Good morning, my dear students. How are you? Welcome to online classes conducted by the Loyola English Medium School, Thuni. My name is Plil Aurazu. I have studied the social studies for 10th class. Today, I have explained one lesson. What is that lesson? The lesson is the India relief features. What is that lesson? India relief features. First, in this lesson, we know about the location of India. Once you have imagine the world map. In the world map, India, where it is located? First, it is located in northern hemisphere, and next, the country which is belonging to Asian continent, and it is located East Asia and between East Asia and West Asia, and also it is located the north of the Indian Ocean, and the country which is located are situated between some latitudes and longitudes. What are they? See, India is located 8 degrees 4 minutes 37 degrees 6 minutes north latitude, and 68 degrees 7 minutes 97 degrees 25 minutes east longitude. Okay, this is about the location of India. And next topic. What is our next topic? Indian Peninsula. Already you are studying in 9th class. Our country India is called peninsular country. Why it is called peninsular country? First, you know the meaning of the peninsula. What is the peninsula? Peninsula means here any land which is covered by water on three sides, and one side covered by the land, that is called peninsula. According to that, India is called peninsula or peninsular country. Why it is called like that? Once you have observed the India map, see, four directions. This is the north direction, this is the south direction, this is the east direction, and this is the west direction. According to that, in east there is the Bay of Bengal, and west Arabian Sea, and north south Indian Ocean. So in the four directions, the four directions are cover the water, and north side is the land. As a result of this, India is called peninsular country. Will you understand, children? This is the Indian peninsula. And next, India is located in the Arctic Circle. How your life would be different? Already know very well. The entire world, it is divided into three regions. How many regions? Three regions. What are they? First one, polar region, tropical region, and temperate region. In the three regions, our country India, where it is located, this is located in the tropical region. Okay, so at present we are in the tropical region. But what is the question asked here? India is located in the Arctic Circle. For example, when it is located in the Arctic Circle, then how is our life? See, India, it would be the area is covered with cold. The area is covered with ice. Next, it would be very uncomfortable to us. And we do not have three seasons. We have experienced only one season, that is winter season. Next, we would not be able to see any plants or greenery around us, and we would not be able to see sun also. Why? Because polar region 6 months day and 6 months night. I understand this. So as a result of these all reasons, our life is not possible in the Arctic Circle. Will you understand, children? Next, Indira Point. Indira Point. Located the Indira Point in Atlas. That is the question. Where is located the Indira Point? Once you have observed here, the southern part of India found Nicobar Islands. This is called Indira Point. According to that, Indira Point, where it is located? This is located near the Nicobar Islands. See, once look at the map, all of you. This is the Indira Point. Where it is located? This is located near the Nicobar Islands. But present, it is not there. It was submerged in the 2004 tsunami. Already know very well about it. In India, 2004, there was happened one disaster. The national disaster is the tsunami. In that tsunami, the Indira Point was submerged. I understand this. And next one, length of coastline of Andhra Pradesh. Here, first, all students know about the coastal states of India. In India, how many coastal states are there? There are 9 coastal states and 4 coastal union territories. What are they? And in India, where do they located? Once look at the map, all of you. Already I told you, we have the 9 coastal states. What are they? First one, Gujarat. Second one, Maharashtra. Third one, Goa. Fourth one, Karnataka. Fifth one, Kerala. And sixth one, Tamil Nadu. Seventh one, Andhra Pradesh. Eighth, Odisha. And ninth one is the West Bengal. So these are the 9 coastal states they have located in our country. And also 4 coastal union territories also there. What are they? See, Diu and Daman. Diu and Daman, first one. Second one, Lakshadweep Islands. And here near the Tamil Nadu, Puducherry. And fourth one is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So these are the coastal states. They are located in our country. Okay. What is the question asked here? The length of the coastline of the Andhra Pradesh. According to this, first you know about the total coastline of India. The total coastline of India, how many kilometers? 7,516 kilometers. 7,516 kilometers. This is the total coastline of India. In that, already I told you, among the all coastal states, which state is having the highest coastline? Gujarat. Which state? Gujarat. How many kilometers? Gujarat coastline 1214 kilometers. How many kilometers? 1214 kilometers. This is the coastline of the Gujarat. And second place Andhra Pradesh. See here the question is asked length of coastline of Andhra Pradesh. The coastline of Andhra Pradesh, how many kilometers? 974 kilometers. How many kilometers? 974 kilometers. Are understand children? First place Gujarat, second place Andhra Pradesh, and last place West Bengal. Are understand this? This is about the coastal states and coastline of India as well as coastline of Andhra Pradesh. And next question, neighboring countries of India. See, this is our country, India. Neighboring countries, the surrounding area of the India, there are located some other countries. The countries are the neighboring countries of India. Here, how many countries are located around the India? There are located the 7 countries. How many countries? 7 countries. What are they? See, Pakistan, China, Nepal, here Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Sri Lanka. Will understand children? Total how many countries they have located around our country? 7 countries. These 7 countries are called neighboring countries of India. Are understand this? Next, Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer. Children, once look at the map. See, this is the line Tropic of Cancer. That means here one of the latitude which was passed middle of the India. This latitude is called Tropic of Cancer. Are you understand? And on the basis of this, in examination asked the one question here. What is the question? When there was passed the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Cancer which is touched the some states. What are the states? Nearly 8 states they have touched the Tropic of Cancer, or they have passed through the Tropic of Cancer. What are the states? Very very important. First, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Tripura, and Mizoram. I understand this. How many countries? 8 countries are there. What are they? First, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Tripura, and Mizoram. So these are the 8 countries. These 8 countries are they have passed or they have touched the Tropic of Cancer. Are you understand this? Next, already in our country we have followed the time. The time, how to follow the time? We have the fixed time for our country. How is fixed this time for our country? Actually, through the longitudes, there was fixed the time not only for our country, all countries in the world. Already know very well. What is that? Most of the longitudes they have passed across the country. So when they have passed across the country, here which longitudes they have passed over the country, especially the longitude which is fixed standard time for that country. Like that, one of the longitude, once look at the map, dots line, All children, you should observe the dot line. This is the dot line. See, this is the dot line or longitude. The longitude which is passed across the India. How many degrees? 82.5 degrees. 82.5 degrees longitude which is passed across the India. Where it is passed? This is passed near the Allahabad. There is Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh. In Andhra Pradesh, the line which is passed through the Kakinada. I understand? So this is the 82.5 degrees. This is fixed standard meridian. According to this, in India there was followed the standard time. That time is the IST. What is IST? Indian Standard Time. Indian Standard Time. Indian Standard Time 82.5 degrees. If it is converted into time, in 9th class already you are studying about the degrees. 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. According to that, when it is multiplied, the time 5.5 hours. How many hours? 5.5 hours. This is the IST. Indian Standard Time is 82.5 degrees or 5.5 hours. Okay now. Next GMT. Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich Mean Time. This is the time. This is indicated for England. England. Greenwich Mean Time. This is indicated how many degrees? 0 degrees. How many degrees? 0 degrees. So the 0 degrees longitude or Greenwich meridian which is passed through the London. Which is passed through the London. Once look here, 82.5 degrees longitude which is passed through the Allahabad. Already I said that. And 0 degrees longitude or Greenwich Mean Time that is passed through the London. How many degrees? 0 degrees. According to that, when you compare the both times, here Indian time is 5.5 hours forward than the GMT. Are you understand this? Okay. Next one, students, once look at the board. Here, draw the one line here. The line which is drawn from the north to south. That means the distance between the north to south. How many kilometers? 3,214 kilometers. At the same time, east to west. The distance between the east and west, how many kilometers? 2,933 kilometers. Okay. The next one, the total geographical area. India's total geographical area, how many kilometers? 3.28 million square kilometers. 3.28 million square kilometers. In the total geographical area of the world, our country India get the which place? 7th place. Which place? 7th place. That means 6 countries. Here 6 countries are largest countries than India. In geographical area, India is the 7th largest country. What are the 6 largest countries in the world in the geographical area? What are they? First, Russia. Mind it all of you. The countries are very, very important. First, Russia. Second one is Canada. Third one is USA. Fourth one is China. Fifth one is Brazil. Sixth one is Australia. and seventh country is the our country India. Are you understand this? In the total geographical area, our country India is the seventh largest country. Are you understand this? Next one. Next one is the geological background. Geological background. Already we are living on the land. The land is the world land. So when we are living on the world land, how it is forming? To forming of this land, here two important lands are there. The two important lands are the main reason or origin to forming the world land. What are the two important lands? Once look at the board. Angara land and Gondwana land. About this topic already you are studying in the 9th class. See, just briefly we know about this Angara land and Gondwana land. What is the name of our country? India. Indian Peninsula is the part of the Gondwana land. Our country India is part of the Gondwana land. I understand this. Here Angara land. Angara land it is also called Laurasia or Eurasia. Understand all of you? See, suddenly what happened? Here Gondwana land. Gondwana land it was breakdown. When it was breakdown, already I told you, India is a part of the land. When Gondwana land was breakdown or split into pieces, then what happened? Then our country India, it is Indian plate. India or Indian plate suddenly it is moving towards the northeast. Towards the northeast. When it is moving towards the northeast, at the time this plate was collided the Eurasian plate. This plate was collided the Eurasian plate. So when it was collided the Eurasian plate, due to this collision, then what happened? As a result of that, suddenly there was forming the some of the mountains. The mountains are the present Himalayas mountains. Understand all of you? So when there was forming the mountains, here the mountains are the main reason to forming the present Himalayas. Are you understand this? Okay. Next, plains. How to form the plains? Once look at the board, all of you. See, actually here is located the Indo-Gangetic plains. Here is this part is the Malwa Plateau. This part is the Malwa Plateau. This is the Malwa Plateau. Understood all of you? So Malwa Plateau, north part, suddenly it was breakdown. So when it was breakdown, at the time here is forming the one of the shallow basin. When there was forming the shallow basin, later the shallow basin which is filled with some materials. How to brought these all materials here? Here these all materials they brought by the Himalayan rivers on north direction, and some of the materials they brought from the peninsular plateau region, and mainly these are brought by the peninsular rivers. mainly these all peninsula rivers they are flowing in southern direction, and Himalayan rivers are flowing in north direction. Are you understand? Okay children, will you understand this topic? Let's stop here. Next topic I will continue in the next class. Okay, thank you.